Here with yet another video review, and today I will obviously be reviewing the NECA Ed-209, aka the new woman in my life. Okay, well, he or she is not the new woman in my life, whatever gender this robot may be, but it definitely is a part of my life now because this box is simply stunning. I cannot emphasize how amazing this box is. This is probably one of my favorite NECA boxes now. It's just, I really like the artwork. It's very Kenner style, very 1980s, early 90s style. You can see all the lighting effects bouncing off the Ed-209 himself, and I do like those futuristic buildings to the right with those fancy, like trapezoid-like, exteriors or whatever. I don't even know why anybody would build that, but they did. And just the detail in this image is just really nice. And as you can see, it says Ed-209, the future of law enforcement, in the bottom there with nice green, I guess, bars or whatever next to it. And you could see there are like all these bullets on the ground from the Ed-209 because, you know, no one complies with him. There is this signature-like writing on the corner of the box. If you guys comment and tell me what that is, that would be much appreciated. Moving to the top of the box, this guy is really enormous. Not only the figure, but the box itself. Just compared to my hand, it is ginormous, practically knocking down the background of my display area here. So anyway, it says RoboCop. It has the not Cybertech symbol, but whatever the name is in the movie. You could see the future of law enforcement. Ed-209 has superior firepower and the reflexes to use it. Developed by Omni Consumer Products. That's it, Omni. Sides of the box, nothing too special. You have the product itself on the side, looking very pretty. Back has this really nice diorama image here. You obviously have the NECA RoboCop right here. The figure himself in the background there with this really nice backdrop of the city and just a window and everything. It's just really pretty. It tells you instructions and about how to turn on mainly the sound effects. Lost my train of thought there. And just tells you how to extend his legs and that it's fully articulated and all that BS. Nothing too much going on the other side of the box. Same image of that Ed-209, and the bottom just has the creators of the figure as well as the RoboCop title. And again, it has this signature thing here, and I don't know what that means. Illuminati? Anyways, guys, this box is amazing. Let's just check out the new woman in my life. And here she is, people. The love of my life in front of me. Not really too sure why I keep calling this robot a she, considering he has a man's voice when he's about to shoot your off. Besides that, people, you could just tell from a first look how detailed this guy is. I really like the design they put on this, and they obviously did put a lot of work into this figure. And I am just really thankful that this top part is a solid plastic and not like this really soft material that the McFarlane figures had before, and usually those figures, little heads or whatever, would rot off after a couple years of them just standing on your shelf. And that really sucked. Anyways, just checking out, he has some really great paint schemes on his legs and just on his arms, and the guns are really detailed, just psychotically detailed. They did put a lot of work into this, and I'm very happy for that. It is about time we have our Ed-209 to battle our NECA RoboCop. And just putting this guy up, you could see his waist is nicely detailed. I'm very happy with that. I do like this chrome finish that they went with the legs compared to the rest of the body, which is just this really light blue/gray. It's just a really nice touch. I don't know if you could see that on camera, but it is gorgeous. The feet, really pretty. You could see all the mechanical parts in there with all the wires and the springs. It's just really pretty. Same with the other foot, very nice. You could just see all the inner workings in the legs, and by the way, these can extend. I'll show you in a minute, but it's just really nice detail. I'm very impressed with this. I'm actually surprised how much detail there is in this guy, and you could just tell right there he has these like canisters of radioactivity, I guess. I really don't know what these little guys are, but they definitely look cool, and it is movie accurate. You could tell, just trying to gain some focus there, that there is a lot of detail in the elbows too, with all those wirings and stuff. And this, actually, the elbow kind of reminds me of like the inner workings of a clock. It's just the way it works, like with this giant. I can't think of the name right now, but it just reminds me of a clock. Okay, stop judging me. Moving to the back now, it is also greatly detailed. I would have preferred that these little screw holes would have been covered, or at least put somewhere else, like at the bottom of his waist or whatever, but, you know, there's only so much you can ask for in figures these days. I do like the back of his knees, question mark. I don't know what this little circle is or what it does, but yes, pretty. I actually think that's part of the little spring that allows you to extend his legs, but still pretty. You can see there's some really, really nice detail on these little bars and stuff under his waist, and there's a button here. It does turn on his voice commands. Well, they're not voice commands, but it is a movie-accurate voice, unlike the Hot Toys one, which had a fake one. One thing I forgot to mention, he has a really nice, nicely detailed grill or something, or in his nose, question mark. I really don't know what this thing is, but it definitely reminds me of like a barbecue grill or something. You could just put little steaks in there and he'd be like, no, 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 no. It'd been really awkward if my mom walked in. So just showing you guys the voice feature, there's a very nicely hidden button on the side of this guy's overall head area, and you push it and it just says lines from the movie when you're, I'll just show you. Yeah, I couldn't understand any of that. What I think he is trying to say is that you have trespassed on private property and that you have 20 seconds to comply, and basically the sound effects at the end are him trying to move with his little chicken legs. Oh, he just fell over. He does have more voice commands, though. Oh, that's it? Whatever, you guys, you get the point. It is very movie accurate. The voice is spot on, and I'm not trying to bash on Hot Toys, but I don't think they had the correct license for the voice for some reason, so the sound effect on that figure was a bit off, so I'm just really happy that at least NECA got it. Articulation-wise, this guy is definitely filled with a ton. His little shoulder blades here can move up and down very fluently. They're not flimsy. They may look flimsy, but they're this really hard plastic with this metal filling inside, so that's always good. His arms can go a full 360 degrees both ways and have a 90-degree angle at the elbow here, and they can even go full straight right there. That's always awesome. He does have this forearm articulation, can spin all the way around. I don't think there's any articulation in the gun area, I don't think. I haven't really experimented there, I don't think there is, but moving on, just going to his actual waist, he does have a really nice waist swivel, can go left and right very fluently. It cannot do a full 360 because I think this little bottom part here is blocking it for some reason. Again, that's not too big of a deal. We can live. His legs can go forward and back really nicely. Obviously, they don't go left and right or swivel in any other way, which is movie accurate, obviously. Now, here's the cool part about this figure, and I'm just trying to get in here. His legs can extend. They can either go all the way down so you can get them a little bit shorter, all the way up. So as you can see, with his extended legs, he does have a reasonable amount of height added to him, or you could obviously decrease the height substantially too. I personally like to keep it in the middle, which is just a tidbit more down here, just because I want to keep it in scale with my RoboCop figure, but again, they do offer a lot of choice and preference in this figure. He doesn't really have too much articulation in the feet. They could hardly swivel at all. These little fingers don't really move, but there is a lot of detail at the bottom in case I did not show you guys before, just trying to shed some light on these. They do have screw holes, but overall it is really, really nice detail, and the lack of articulation there doesn't really bother me too much. As you can see, this guy is in wonderful scale with my battle damaged NECA RoboCop 1 RoboCop. He's about half his size. Obviously, you can make this guy even taller or shorter. Again, I like to keep it in the middle for the correct scaling when I do like my dioramas or whatever. But you could just see how massive this guy is, and the box is just phenomenal. So overall, guys, this figure is amazing. Okay, I've always wanted a super detailed, super articulated, reasonably priced Ed-209 from the first RoboCop, and NECA has delivered. And not only that, they have given us some extra features like extendable legs and an accurate voice action feature. So this guy is a couple months old. I haven't really been seeing him at the stores too often. You could definitely get him online for a reasonable price, and if you do get the chance, I highly recommend that you pick this guy up. If you are a fan of RoboCop, or you just want to make an awesome display with robots, pick this guy up now. He is amazing. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this review, I ask you that you please like, subscribe, and comment. Check out my website, sunspot.reviews.com. I do have a ton of articles posted there, and not only that, I do have links to all my latest videos, and be sure to check out all my videos on my channel. And as usual, I will see you guys in my next video.